Hey guys, it's Katie. So today I just want to have... My rabbit is insane. Anyway, today I just wanted to do some talking with you guys about writing a novel. So I know like a lot of people, a lot of booktubers lately have been writing novels and stuff, but like I just wanted to kind of discuss my journey, my take on it, and I am currently working on a novel that I've been working on for like so long. But a little bit of background, I guess. I've been writing since I was like, since I could basically hold a pencil and like spell, like that's how long I've been writing. I literally have boxes and boxes like in my closet of just notebooks and stuff for stories that I've written. And I started out just writing like scripts, but not really. Like I would put like a name, ... and I just put whatever they said. Like I wouldn't write a lot of description. I'd just be like, Bob. Hi, Amy. Amy. Hi, Bob. Like, stuff like that. That's how I used to write. And then eventually, when I went through more schooling and stuff, I learned how to form paragraphs and stuff. So I would actually write stories and, like, short pieces and things. But I don't think it was until about, like, 7th grade that I started actually writing full-length novels. And I wrote, like, a ton that year. Like 7th and 8th grade, I was writing a ton of novels, and my one friend like kept reading them for me, and like she was obsessed with them, and it was great to have that encouragement. So yeah, that's when it really all started. And like also around like after 8th grade near high school, I would pick up some screenwriting books from the library, and like I learned how to properly format screenplays and stuff. And that's actually what I want to focus on now, is kind of like screenwriting. But I also, you are nuts. But I also really like to write novels too. So, you know, there are two completely different mediums, and they're both written very differently. Like scripts are a little bit more like to the point, where novels you have a little bit more time to explore and just write what you want to write. So I really enjoy that aspect of writing novels, is like you literally can just describe everything, while in screenwriting it needs to be precise, I guess. But I do really enjoy writing for screen and stuff, because I did go to school for film, and for a while I wanted to get into directing, but I think I really found like a home, I guess, in writing. So that's what I've been working on. I am working on a few screenplays, but I wanted to talk about my novel that I've been working on. So literally like everything I use is in this pink folder. It's beefy, but most of it's in here. So with this novel, I started writing it probably, I don't even know when I started writing this novel, maybe like senior year of high school, and I'm now a college graduate, so it's been like good 4 to 5 years since I started this novel. I believe I wrote it down in a notebook, and then I typed it up on my computer, did a few revisions, and then I was like, okay, cool, it's great. And then I just had it sitting there for a while, and then I came back to it maybe like sophomore year of college, and I just looked at it, and I saw how horrendous it was, and I was like, how is this a thing? Like, okay, so basically, this, everything's a mess in here, because I've been like working on revising another edition, but basically, this was my first draft manuscript. It's very small, it's really, really choppy. I did some highlighting on it to like highlight dialogue and actions and stuff like that. And it's literally like, it's so choppy and so random. Like I don't even understand. It's very, very choppy. But yeah, this notebook, that's what I have in here. I have the manuscript in this folder. I also just have some notes in here for what I want to write. I filled out these character bios for every character that I have, at least every like main character that like has a speaking role and is around. And I also did little like outlines on paper of each chapter. And then basically I just have note cards that kind of like, this is for the revision, so I'm like, I have everything written down on these note cards for revising. And yeah, and then like ideas that I have, I'm outlining them on these note cards. So like ideas for future chapters I'm outlining. I've only gotten through outlining chapter 7. I don't know where I am typing wise, because it's been a while since I've revised anything, just because I've been like super busy. But gosh, this thing is like not even closing. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. Right now I'm on another revision just because I'm completely rewriting the entire thing because it was absolutely horrid. Like, it's crazy how much your writing can change when you like let it sit for 2 years and then you look at it and you're like, what is this? So basically for the past like year and a half I've been trying to revise it. I obviously could get it done a little bit more if I was working on it every day, but it's kind of a struggle to like sit down and write every day even though I really want to. I'm just working on preparing for a craft fair and stuff right now, so I don't have as much time to write as I would like to. But once the craft fair is over in like November, I'm definitely going to be spending my days writing because I really want to get this novel finished so I can try to like get it out there, I guess. I don't know. I've kind of been throwing ideas around about like self-publishing, but I don't know how like good that is. I don't know how much of like how it would like, you'd have to do a lot of self-marketing, I think, because I don't know how you can really get it out into the world. But I was definitely looking at it through like the Amazon CreateSpace thing, because then you like, they list it on Amazon for you, and like it's a like a print on demand company kind of thing. So like you can order an ebook for the story, or you can get like a physical book if you want to order that as well. So I was thinking about doing that just because it would be kind of like cool, and kind of like I wouldn't have to go through the whole like querying publisher, getting an agent thing, because I've never published before. And I don't know, maybe like if I start out with self-publishing, then I can like go on to actually publishing in the future. I don't know. I haven't decided what I want to do yet, but I figure that's a road I'll travel down once the novel is actually like rewritten and revised a few times. My friend's actually, she went to school for creative writing and she like wants to be an editor, so I can always like hire her to edit the novel if I so wish. If I wanted to self-publish, of course, but we'll have to look into that because it does require a lot. Like, you have to learn, I mean, I kind of know how to format a book, so I could figure that out fine. Making a cover and everything will be maybe like a little bit difficult, but I'm sure I can figure it out. Like, I have a little bit of graphic design experience when it comes to covers, because I used to like make my covers myself, like just in like Paint or PicMonkey. I used to do that. So honestly, just open up Photoshop and I could probably figure it out. And I know that, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you have to do with self-publishing, and like different formatting for ebook and different formatting for books, and then it would be a long journey to do it that way. But I feel like it would be an even longer journey to kind of like get it out to publishers. Plus, a lot of publishers don't want you if you're not like, if you're non-soliciting. If you're like, so you need an agent basically. So I'd have to query a bunch of agents that would want to pick it up, and then I'd have to wait for them to kind of publish it, and like that would just, I don't know. I haven't decided, especially since this will be like my first novel. But we'll hit that road when we hit that road. But I think I want to start doing some updates for you guys on the novel, just to let you guys know how everything's going. I'm really attached to this story, and I've been working on it forever. Like, all my other projects have been on the back burner because I'm just so focused on this one. Like, I haven't finished a novel in forever. This is the first novel that I finished like in such a long time, and that's why I'm kind of focusing on it a lot. Like, I finished the first rough draft of it, and I'm just working on reworking the plot a little bit, rewriting some of the dialogue, just kind of like beefing it up a little bit, because I think the first draft is only about 30,000 words, and this is kind of like a dystopian, futuristic, utopia. I don't know if it's dystopian or if it's more utopia kind of thing. It's like that kind of story. So I want to definitely beef it up. Definitely needs to be, I want to try and get like maybe 80,000 words out of it. 80,000 to 100,000, that might be pushing it a little bit, because I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. I really hate trying to beef up a story once it's already finished, because it's just so hard to like add things and make them fit with like things that happen later and earlier. So I'm just like rewriting the whole thing. A lot of stuff is changing from the original draft that I wrote, but that's okay. The basic storyline is still the same, but there is a lot that I'm changing. But I think I'm changing it for the better. Like, I've rewritten the first chapter of this book so many times that like I think it's absolutely perfect right now. Like, I love the first chapter. It's just great. The later chapters need some more work probably, but I'm probably only on like chapter 6 or 7 right now, so I still have a lot to do, about to the midpoint of it, but that's all I'm really going to say about it right now. I'll probably tell you guys more once the time goes on and I get more revisions done, but until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!